Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Pemko. This is their part number 345 BDGV. This is a bright dip gold anodized aluminum door bottom with an integrated drip cap. Okay, so let's go over the part number. 345 is representative of the profile. It's a piece of aluminum that has an integrated drip cap and an inserted seal material. The BDG stands for bright dip gold. So it's going to be a more reflective, maybe more metallic looking gold rather than a matte, typical gold finish that might complement, well, flat versus bright would be a difference. The gold has a more orange tint to it, where this is more metallic and polished brass finish. The G in the part number stands for vinyl. This is going to be available from Pemko in different seal materials as well. PK, certainly their Pemko preen would be a material that you would use if you were more interested in quality of the insert rather than cost. The 345 can be done in the PK, which is the Pemko preen, the vinyl, which is this, and those are your only two choices. Pemko preen is a synthetic sort of rubber type material, far superior than vinyl. Vinyl is not very good with extreme temperatures nor exposure to sunlight. However, if you were doing 200 of these, there is a significant price difference on that sort of scale. Otherwise, if this is for your home, go with the PK. If you're doing a small quantity, want better quality, go with the 345 BDG PK. Pemko preen is what it stands for. Now, having sold you off of the vinyl, probably, let's continue. There is a dimensional drawing below this video showing all of the dimensional properties. You can see that the overall height is 2 inch. This appears to be a bit shy on that, but nonetheless. What they have here is 1.5 inches worth of the aluminum extrusion. Then you've got the balance being the vinyl, or the vinyl. It's closer to about 3/8 of an inch. The projection is 9/16, and that's very common for these sorts of extrusions. Okay, and I'll tell you about drip caps. This would obviously be used on an exterior door. In swing or out swing is going to be great. If it's in swing, you'll have to notch the drip cap around the stop a little bit, certainly, to make sure that it worked properly. The line of defense under the door is obviously wherever the seal is. Okay, when you kick it out, just 9/16 of an inch, it significantly helps reduce the potential for intrusion of the weather underneath the door. And people who have used drip cap models, whether integrated into a door sweep, a U-shaped door bottom, or just a drip cap, I meant to say, or a drip cap alone, seem to always, on future installations, insist on drip caps. You can do this same concept at the header of the opening as well. That projection is about 2.5 inch. That's atypical when it comes to residential construction, but in commercial construction, it's quite common. People who install doors for a living will attest to the effectiveness at drip caps used above and at the bottom of the door as well. Okay, so very common item. This is going to be available in lots of different finishes on the aluminum as well. A for mill aluminum. There's no finish. It's just mill aluminum. Solid brass, or what is called architectural bronze material, architectural bronze, and then onto that you can do mill finish, satin finish, which would be like a US4 or a 606 satin brass, polished brass, which would be like a US3 or 605. That's polished brass that has a lacquer on it. And then you can do oil rub bronze, that would be like 613 or US10B. Those four options are on a solid brass piece of material. Now back to the aluminum base like this. Mill, bright dip gold, clear anodized, which is a consistent color over the aluminum in aluminum finish, dark bronze, then the gold finish itself, satin nickel, and painted white. So this sweep with the drip cap is so common that they make it in every possible finish and base material that Pemko can provide it in. Okay. Now it's in the site in several different lengths. If you have need for a custom length, by all means let us know by ordering the next longest piece or pieces and simply indicate in the comment field what length you'd like for us to cut the material back to. Now the reasoning is this: if you had to take this 36-inch piece and cut it down to just say 34-inch, you'd likely eliminate that screw. And speaking of that screw, screws are included in a complementary finish, as you can see here. So you're stuck drilling a slotted hole, and naturally that's difficult. The next one's all the way over here. And you want that slotted hole, if at all possible, from the factory, because it helps compensate for a sill that's not level, or a door that's not plumb, or jambs that are twisted. It helps compensate for a misdrilled hole. You know, when you're pre-drilling that screw hole for the screws, that drill bit has a tendency to walk a little bit before it pierces into the wood or aluminum, steel, fiberglass, bronze material that you're drilling into. So if you ordered a custom length, we'd not only give you that first slotted hole at the proper distance from the edge, but of course the proper center to center as well. One nice feature about the 345 is it features this flap behind it, and that comes up and presses to the face of the door and helps prevent any intrusion from the backside. Now, truth be told, there could be an imperceptible amount of bellying on the item between the screw holes if your holes aren't correct, but that flap on the rear helps mitigate that sort of problem. Okay. Now, the name Pemko is synonymous with all things weather stripping related. There is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up the full Pemko catalog and review all things weather stripping in both commercial and residential settings. Thresholds, perimeter gasketing, obviously door sweeps, material made of aluminum, stainless steel, and architectural bronze. Pemko as a manufacturer has the single broadest spectrum of a single manufacturer when it comes to weather stripping that's available in the marketplace. A great place to start when you're looking for weather stripping, and a great company to buy their weather stripping from. If you have any questions on the Pemko 345 BDGV bright dip gold vinyl insert door rain drip door sweep or any other Pemko product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.